Sensory evaluation of wine involves assessing the appearance, aroma, flavour, taste and texture or mouthfeel of wine using the sight, smell, taste and touch senses. Our perception of the sensory attributes contributed by the various components of wine, primarily alcohol, sugars, acids, colour and tannin, and aroma and flavour compounds, determine our overall impression of wine quality. The colour and clarity of wine are assessed visually. Colour is described in terms of both the intensity or depth of colour and the hue or shade of colour. Common terms used to describe the hue of white, rosé and red wines include from colourless through to yellow or golden for white wines, from orange through to salmon pink for rosé wines, and from ruby through to purple and then brick red for red wines. In some cases, wine hue can even be described as brown. This is quite acceptable for certain wine styles, for example fortified wines, but might indicate oxidation in white wines. Commercial wines generally exhibit good clarity and can be described as brilliant, bright, clear or transparent. In contrast, wines of poor clarity might be described as dull, hazy, cloudy or opaque. Visual assessment can also indicate the age, style and quality of the wine. Wine colour will develop significantly as wine ages. For example, a young white wine might initially exhibit a pale straw or even colourless hue, but with time, colour will deepen to yellow. Similarly, the intensity of a red wine colour will diminish with age. The purple hues of a young red wine will gradually progress to red and then brick red, and eventually brown red with ageing. The viscosity of a wine provides an indication of its body and therefore style, and can be easily assessed by swirling the glass. Wines that contain higher levels of sugar or alcohol will form tears on the surface of the glass due to surface tension. Sweet and fortified wines provide good examples. Light-bodied wines are considerably less viscous and will therefore appear more watery by comparison.